Well, over the next few days, our Nick Dixon is actually going to be bringing us stories from the earthquake zone in Haiti, showing us how the fundraising dollars are being used right now. He is still making his way there on board HMCS Halifax. Joins us by phone with the Canadian ship and more. So good morning, Nick. Thanks for getting up early. I know as an afternoon anchor, you get up much later than this, but we're so glad you joined us.
Well, Annette, it's funny. Yeah, you're right. I mean, the wakey, they have this announcement that goes across the pipes at 7 o'clock in the morning. And they told us that was late this morning. And I'm thinking, you don't know that I'm an evening anchor. But, yeah, it's an early start today, but that's fine. It's pretty exciting on here. Sleep is something that you don't get too much of.
Right. And you and our camera guy, John Tuck, are on board the Halifax with the Van Duys, who are not used to being on a ship.
That's right. Well, they actually got off yesterday to head to Léognan, where they're going to be doing some of the work and helping in the devastated area. But yeah, I mean, you should have seen the situation here on Saturday night. This boat was beyond capacity. I heard one guy say that if this was a bar, the fire marshal would shut it down because it would be over capacity. It was jammed. People were sleeping everywhere. And yes, the Van Duys were certainly struggling to keep their dinner in them, shall we say. It was. I mean, it depends who you talk to. Some people said it was a really rough sea. Other people said, no, this was nothing. But you know, these are long-time sailors who've been through 50-foot waves in the North Atlantic. But it swelled a fair bit. But John Tuck and I both managed to get through without using any of the vomit bags, which they were handing out very freely. Very good, very good. So, what's your schedule then? When do you actually arrive? So we should be heading to our getting to our destination this morning at about 10:30. I can't actually say where it is because it's operational until we arrive. Right. But we do know where we're going. But basically, the team here, it's now I'm strictly on board with the sailors on HMCS Halifax. And basically, what they do, their role is to assist and support the disaster assistance relief team, the DART team, as we all know it by. They're working on a landing platform for the Griffin helicopters, as well as the Sea King helicopters. The landing platform, by the way, being the flight deck on the back of this ship. Their other role here, and one of their what they call assigned task, is to really offer support to the humanitarian aid of the NGOs. Part of that is a security function. The pensionat is the name of the displaced persons camp, where some estimates put it at 5,000 people there. Others say it's about 8,000. And basically, those camps are being run by the NGO Save the Children World Food Program. And basically, they're there securing it, helping build latrines, water bladders. What these ships also have the capability of doing is quite impressive, is to actually, if we're 5 miles offshore, we can, they have a reverse osmosis water system where they can actually take seawater, filter it, and put it into these massive 750-gallon, they call them rhino jugs because they're about the size of a rhinoceros. And they'll be taking those over to land as well, and not only providing water for the sailors. It's going to be 40 degrees over there today with the humidex, so clearly water's an issue for the people doing the work, but also clearly for the Haitians who have very limited supplies. Right. We understand also that there are stores open in Jacmel, but we don't know if anybody can buy anything because we don't know what they're doing for money at this point. Okay, Nick, so we're going to be watching for your reports. Also as well, very interesting, we love following you on your website, nickdixon.ca. Lots of blogging there, so it's great keeping up with you. And nice talking to you, so good luck to you and John Tuck. Hey, thanks very much. Hopefully we'll talk again very soon. Very soon. Like I said, 10:30 we'll make landfall. I'll give you some updates. Great. And that is our Nick Dixon live aboard the Halifax. Yes, and there's fantastic stories on board that with the Canadian Navy and the work that they're doing. But yeah, Canada's actually a world leader in water treatment, so it's important to get those units there. And we'll be back with more reports from Nick Dixon coming up and lots more Morning Live. Actually, the tail end of it coming up in a couple of minutes.